Hello everyone and Merry Christmas! It's 1 week to Christmas when I'm posting this, and what better time to post my one festive video of the year. So in this video I'm going to be making these stockings behind me, and you can kind of see it, but there's a tree skirt right here as well that we'll be sewing. This is somewhat collaborated with my boyfriend since we share this house, so I want him to like the decor I pick as well, so he helped design the stockings and also helped me pick out the fabric for that tree skirt. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. First, let's start with the tree skirt. To make this tree skirt, we are going to be making a circle skirt, cutting out 2 half circles. Starting at the corner, you're going to measure down 21 inches and then cut out a small inch from the top corner. You're going to want to cut this twice. Then stitch up the sides to form one complete circle. On one of your seams, leave a 6-inch gap from the top open so that it has room to move over your tree base. Press the seams open, especially on the spot you had your opening. You want to press those flat so that we can stitch them down. This is optional, but you can serge all of your raw edges so that they don't fray. And sometimes with sergers, your thread randomly decides to break and you have to rethread your machine. My machine was giving me quite a bit of difficulty today, but we just push through and eventually it fixes itself. Once you have serged all the raw edges, hem the bottom and the top, and then stitch down your slit at the top. And now your tree skirt is complete. Now onto the stockings. My boyfriend assisted me with the design and cutting out the pieces, but basically you're going to make one boot-shaped piece and then one top piece and then a small loop piece. And I will be showing you all of these in a minute. Here are your finished pieces. You'll have 2 stocking boot pieces and 1 top flap piece cut on fold. For the small loop piece that you use to hang the stockings, you'll want to cut a 3-inch by 8-inch piece. You'll then stitch around the boot, leaving the top open and snipping the curves to make sure they lay nice and flat. And then for your top piece, you're going to sew it together to create one big loop, and then you're going to fold the loop in half, wrong sides together, and then sew a basting stitch just to keep it together. Press all your seams so that they lie flat. So for your loop piece, you're going to fold in about 1/4 inch from the 2 long sides towards the middle, and then fold it again in half to create almost like a bias tape. And then we're going to stitch down both sides. Press all your seams so that they lie flat. Now onto assembling your stockings. You're going to want to use some sort of clip. These are quilting clips and they work perfectly. It's just because you're going through so much fabric, your pins aren't really going to be helpful. Now to assemble this, you're going to want to go right side to wrong side because of how this works. So you'll put your top piece inside the stocking and then just stitch along the top and make sure to wedge in your hanging piece on the outer side of the boot. And this was a bit of a workout for my machine. I broke multiple needles and had lots of tension issues, so just work slow. Make sure you test your stitches out on a scrap piece of fabric to make sure you have the right tension, and just work nice and slow. Maybe set your stitch length to be a little bit longer, just since you are going through so much fabric. Once that's all stitched, you're going to press it flat, and it might be a little difficult. Okay, so I got the patches all pinned on, and I'm just going to do a small little stitch in a matching thread around them, and then these stockings will be done. Woo! So guys, I had a bit of a stupid. I didn't think about how my sewing machine can't fit through this hole to get to the middle. So I have to seam rip the side of my stocking so I can actually stitch these on. Good thing for my birthday, my boyfriend got me a custom-made seam ripper. I'll have this linked in the description box below. This is a life changer. It's weighty and it actually rips the seams really well, which I haven't found a good seam ripper till this one. So I'm gonna be ripping some seams. To attach the patches, I'm just stitching along the outside with a matching thread. Now it's time to fix my mistake and sew up the sides, and then this will be done. Here are the finished stockings. Thank you so much for watching my video. There will be no video next week just because it is Christmas and I want to enjoy it with my boyfriend since we won't be going to visit our families this Christmas. I look forward to making many more videos in the new year and hope you all have a lovely holiday season and Happy New Year to all of you. Bye.